it's time for me to do another one of these videos where I talk about new physical Nintendo Switch games that are coming out. I'm Michael, and if you enjoy my content, please hit the subscribe button, like button, also share with your friends if you don't mind. Also, please comment, ask me a question or a comment in general. I'll do my best to answer them. Also, if you don't mind, hit the notification bell down below and you will be notified when I go live or upload another video. If you want to become a fan of me, Auckland, then subscribe to the channel and you will become a fan. I hope so. My plan is I'm going to show off a little bit of gameplay of each of these games and also show off the box cover artwork for each of these games as well. Let's start off with this one first. This one has been out digitally for a little while now. I'm not sure how long. Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. This game looks exactly like Jet Set Radio in my opinion. Exactly like it. Gameplay, artwork style, everything looks exactly like it. There's some people on the YouTube, of course, that did comparison videos of Bomb Rush, Cyberpunk, and Jet Set Radio side to side, and they look darn close. They look exactly like in art style and what you can do in the game itself. It looks exactly the same in my opinion. But of course, Jet Set Radio is an older game, so it is going to look a little bit older. And Bomb Rush is a more newer game, so that's the only difference between them. That's going to be different. Alright, now let's go to im8bit.com. They are doing the physical release for Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. Now, of course, they're doing a physical copy for other platforms as well. I'll show them off as well, but I'm focusing on Switch games in this video. Alright, here's the cover art for Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. And there's the price of it. And the shipping date of when it's supposed to ship is the 4th quarter of this year. And let's go over what this physical release comes with. It's an IM8-bit exclusive edition. Includes a graffiti art booklet, including art from the game, collectible O-sleeve. This is the first collaboration between IM8bit and Team Reptile. Reptile is a company that makes the game, I believe so. Exclusive edition cover including artwork from, I can't pronounce that name, but hopefully you can see it okay. 6 graffiti stickers, digital download code for DLC North America only, so there's a code inside the box for DLC. That kind of sucks. And it, of course, is region free. So yeah, the DLC as a code inside the box kind of sucks that it's not on the cartridge, but still, the game is getting a physical release, so that's pretty cool. Now, let's show you something else. If you're into vinyl and other platforms as well besides Switch, there's the vinyl right there, and of course the Xbox Series X version and the PS4 and PS5 version also of Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. I've been saying Cyberpunk. It's Cyberfunk, which makes sense because they dance in the game. I wanted to show you, there's some pictures right here of some of the items that comes with. It's the graffiti booklet. This must be the O sleeve, which is practically a slip cover. This must be the graffiti stickers and all that stuff, so that's kind of cool. I wanted you to see all that before I end this portion of the video. First off, I want to show you a little bit of gameplay of Jet Set Radio. It's very, very quick, so you can see, hopefully, the comparison of your own, hopefully, in this video of this game compared to Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. Yeah, so this is an older game that got released on the PS3 and the OG Xbox and all that stuff. The art style, the gameplay, everything that you're seeing right now. Try to remember it, or of course you can fast forward in the video because this game looks exactly like Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. And here you go for Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. This is the well, actually, I believe this is, they're calling it a special trailer. But yeah, see what I'm talking about? The gameplay and the graphics from Jet Set Radio were definitely inspired for this game. Please let me know down in the comments what are y'all's thoughts about this. Do y'all agree with me and all the other people out there? Because this game, it's definitely inspired by Jet Set Radio. And just to confirm that this is not Jet Set Radio still, I'm going to show you the title of the game as soon as we get to it. See what I'm saying? There it is. Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. Next game is Princess Peach Showtime. I'm looking forward to this game, and I'm really excited about it. It looks pretty cool. I still want to pick up the original Princess Peach game that they released years ago on the DS, called Super Princess Peach, that gets a lot of hate for that game. I still want to get it, but here we are with a brand new Peach game in 2024, which is releasing March 22nd, 2024. Princess Peach is powered by a ribbon in this game instead of her emotions from the DS game. That's why that game gets a lot of hate. But so this ribbon in this new Showtime game gives her the abilities from a character called Stella, and this allows Princess Peach to be able to transform to have different costumes that give her different abilities, like sword fighting, cake decorating and cooking and stuff like that, and a Ninja Peach. And so many more are coming in this game as well. Alright, let's go ahead and show off the artwork for the physical release. Alright, here we go. All of these games in this video from now on are going to be shown off from Amazon.com. So there's the artwork for the physical release of Princess Peach Showtime. There's the price of it, and hopefully you can see the release date as well. Here we go with some gameplay. This is from the latest Nintendo Direct that we had gotten. There's the Stella character that was right beside her. It's like a star. And the ribbon, of course, is on her head. Princess Peach, which gives her the abilities. And now you're going to see her transform into one of the costumes. And I've heard some people make some comments about she kind of looks like Sailor Moon when she transforms. But this is her sword ability right here. Allows her to have a sword in a different costume so she can attack her enemies in side-scrolling action. It's really cool. Oh, and also the Detective Peach. I completely forgot about this one as well. So she turns into a detective and solve mysteries and find clues and all that, which is really cool. And then also you become, they say it in the Direct, but I can't pronounce it. Let's just call her Baker Peach. So you saw where she's in a costume like a chef. And then also Kung Fu Peach as well. Please let me know down in the comments about any of these games in these videos. Will y'all be picking them up, or are y'all excited about them as well? Now this one is a remake of the GBA game. And this game is Mario vs. Donkey Kong. Never played any of these games before. They had one on GBA. I think they had one or two on the DS. And I think maybe even one or two on the 3DS. I'm not sure of my knowledge if I'm correct or not. I'm probably wrong. But the point is, this is a platforming Mario game where you're going up against Donkey Kong, who's causing problems for you and everybody else in the world. And you got to take him down and take back what he stole. Which is in this game, he stole some Mario toys. And so you got to do platforming and puzzle solving, and also throw objects at Donkey Kong to take him down. I'm excited to play this. I've heard some people say, I'm not excited for this game. Why they're bringing this game back for? I'm excited for it because I've never played it before, and it looks good to me with updated graphics and everything. And it releases on February 16th, 2024. And here we go with some gameplay from the latest Nintendo Direct. So this gives you an idea about the graphics when it comes to the cinematics, and he's stealing the toys. And then Mario goes after him to take him down. And then you got the platforming, puzzle solving gameplay. It looks good to me. I'm excited for it. And it makes you think. And there's nothing wrong with using your brain to play video games, because video games make you think anyways. And that's what they're designed for, and for your enjoyment of playing the game. So I'm excited for this. And of course I got myself backwards. It happens. Here's the cover art for Mario vs. Donkey Kong for Switch, the remake game, the price, and the release date. Hopefully you can see it off of Amazon.com. I get stuff backwards all the time. It's just something I can't help. Alright, here we go. Alright. Now this one I had gotten wrong when I was doing my discussion of the Direct. This is not a point and click game. I had mentioned that it was because I did research on it, and everything I found on Google was saying that this was a point and click game, but it's not. The first game in this collection, which is called Another Code Recollection. I'm having a hard time saying that one now. Another Code Recollection. This collection contains 2 games. The first game was released on the DS. The second game, which was a sequel, never got released over here in the West. And it was released physically overseas, like in Japan and other places like that. The sequel was on the Wii. So, in this remake, remaster, however you want to call it, re-enhanced graphics of both games on one cart for Nintendo Switch, Another Code Recollection. I'm excited for this game. This game is an adventure game. You solve puzzles, and there's also a mystery with a sad story to it. But the gameplay looks amazing. The solving the puzzles and stuff of what we've seen from the gameplay looks amazing. I'm looking forward to this. A game series I've never even heard of until recently, and I'm excited to check this out. And the art style is great. Oh, it looks so good. Alright, let's show off the physical copy on Amazon.com first, so hopefully I can get it right this time. She looks sad on the front cover, and there's a reason for that, for the game. When it comes to the story, there's the price of it, and the release date for January 19th, 2024. And here we are with the gameplay from the latest Nintendo Direct. The art style, oh, it's great. See, her father had is no longer around anymore, and that's where the sad part comes into the game. So there's the puzzle solving, some more puzzle solving, and then you got the mystery part of the game about this ghost boy showing up that you meet up with. So it's an adventure game, as you can tell. I was wrong. It's not point and click. She can't remember her father's face. So that's where the story also goes as well. And here's a little bit sneak peek gameplay of the sequel that never got released over here in the West. She looks a little bit older in this sequel, which is very, very cool. And this game looks amazing. I can't wait to play this. Because I've been watching some YouTubers talk about this series, how they really love this series, and they played it all the time, and they're very excited about it coming back, and they never expected this series would ever come back, so that's awesome. Next game is Detective Pikachu Returns. Now, I have not played the original game on the 3DS, which I do want to pick it up as well someday. But yeah, hopefully you can see the cover art and the price and the release date of October 6th of this year. Very excited about the sequel, even though I have not played the first one. But I'm liking how this game looks. Now, people are hating on this game by the way that it looks. They're saying this looks like a 3DS game brought to the Switch, which is a big possibility. Maybe they were planning this game to be on the 3DS, but now they're bringing it to Switch. So it's very, very possible. But I'm fine with the graphics. The graphics don't bother me a bit. I actually like it. And from the gameplay, you do detective work as Talking Pikachu, and then Tim, the human that you're working with. You play as both of them, and you do detective work. You solve mysteries, talk to people, and you can also play as Detective Pikachu and ride on other Pokemon and use their abilities to solve crime, as you're seeing right here. And then you use that other one to smash rocks, and can use this also Pokemon right here to see through walls, which is kind of strange, but it's like, that's kind of weird in some kind of way, but it's still kind of cool though. But yeah, it looks great. Now, I'm going to talk about one more game I was not planning on adding in this video, but I decided, well, why not? I might add it in the video as well. Avatar: The Last Airbender: The Quest for Balance. This game is receiving a lot of hate because the graphics look terrible. It reminds me of a PS2 game, which is fine with me. That doesn't bother me. Because PS2 had some Avatar games, and also they're on their other systems as well as the Wii. I'm not sure what else, but those Avatar games were great in my opinion. And this one is looking like it's going to be pretty good in my opinion as well. Please let me know down in the comments, what do you think about this game and its graphics? Do you agree that this game deserves the hate because of the graphics? I mean, they probably could have done more work on this game to make it look even better, but for some reason they didn't, and I'm actually liking how it looks. Now, of course, it's available on PS4 and Xbox as well, but here's the Nintendo Switch version cover art of Avatar: The Last Airbender: The Quest for Balance. The price and the release date. Apparently this game is already out. I did not know this. So you can go ahead and order it now. See, I learned something. It's already out. Didn't know it. Oh well, that lets you know I don't know everything. Alright, here a little bit of gameplay for it, and you be the judge of it for yourself. It looks fine to me, but it does look like a PS2 game, like it really could look better. But I'm actually liking how it looks. It looks fine to me. But yeah, so please let me know down in the comments, will you be picking this up? Or you're not going to do it because of the way that it looks. I would love to know down in the comments. But it looks fun to me. It looks great. It's a brand new Avatar game on modern day platforms. And I'm excited about it. I think it looks great. And it kind of looks like you might be able to play as all of the main characters from the show. Looks good to me. So yeah, it's available now. So there you go. Alright, please let me know down in the comments, did you enjoy this video? Will you be picking up any of these games? I would love to know. Have you played any of the another Code games? I would love to know if you played any of them. How'd you like them? Are you excited about the games coming back? Are you excited about any of these games? I would love to know down in the comments. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much. Alright, bye.